Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 33 of All the Mods 3 Expert. Today we're going to finish up Tier 5 and jump into the beginning of Tier 6. So let's get to it. Now this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode because Tier 6 branches off into many different directions. And I really don't know where I want to go just yet. So we're just going to get there, get a couple things out of the way, and call it good. Now where we left off, we were in Tier 5, and we just got back from our space adventure, so we are ready to make planet shards. These take that nice, newly found, magma-soaked cobblestone, stone dust, nocturne powder. I get my stone dust from the ore washing plant, typically using uranium, but you can do anything. And we'll be able to do a manufactory soon, so it's going to be pretty cheap. But that's after... Oh no, I can do that now. Yeah, you can totally do it now. That might not be a bad idea. If you're short on it, go ahead, because now that we have the rolling machine, you can make the... What was I just looking at? The manufactory. So, yep. I'll probably do that at some point, not now. The manufactory will be really nice to have. Anyways, I have a clipboard. This, if you really care, is all the garbage you need for this multi-block. It's quite a bit. You need okay, so this part looks very vague. 12 blocks of black iron. If you look up a block of black iron, there you go, 7 of them, all with the same name. You need the yellow one, which means you need this one, which is lumium plates. So it's not cheap. Well, I mean, it's fairly cheap because lumium is just, what was that again? I just made an alloy smelter recipe. There you go, silver, tin, glowstone, pretty decent. But it's another block one, so you need steel as well. And then you need to make these. It's a lot of garbage. I did finish up the recipes for... Oh, that's not the recipes one. This one. It was this one, right here. They hop graphite into black iron, so I can automate those, assuming I have coal coke, which I probably don't. Nope, see, I'm down to 12 because I just crafted a ton of them. I do have a bunch of stacks of these queued up, going straight into storage when they finish, so I spent a lot of time crafting that garbage. Anyways, let's start with, you know, some very basic patterns just to get us going. We're going to do a pattern for the planet shard because I foresee needing a bunch of these. I am going to ignore the lava requirement. So it's just going to be those. And then look at my inventory. It's so full of garbage already. And we didn't even go anywhere. Then I'm going to do the same thing for Starmetal. Except this time I am going to add in crystallized, this one. Actually, this is a bad recipe. Hang on, I need room. Hang on. Too much stuff. There. That gives me 1 space. Extra 2 there. So I'm going to do 10 of these. 2 of the 4 specialized types of crystals from Blood Magic. And then I don't have planet shards yet, and I need Starmetal. Oh, great. I'm running low on that. I'm going to have to set up a recipe for that too. But the corrupted starlight is a 1-to-1 ratio of the crystallized blood pile. So if we throw that in the same grouping, we can pipe that out separately, put the rest of the materials in here, and we'll have... Oh, it's half of that. Okay. Oh, we can click these to get rid of it. Yeah. Whatever. What if I sneak right quick? No, it still goes down. Well, that's great. Wish you could increase it. Okay, there you go. So 5 of those. Because we need 2.5 buckets, so we're going to do 2 recipes worth just so it's always even. Except I can't cast that out yet because I don't have the other stuff for it. Not down here. But here we go. Here's the planet shard one. I already set up a chest. It doesn't go anywhere because the other chest is in my inventory. So let's go in here. I've set up one of these. This is what it looks like. And I fell. Fantastic. Okay, so these are not super complicated to set up. If you check the blueprint for the magmatic fabricator, this third tab here, it shows you the preview. You can then click this bottom right button, and that'll put it into layers. This is the bottom layer, then you can press up, it'll be the second layer, then the top layer. Now I am not 100% sure if we can swap these around, so I'm going to try swapping the output and the input and see if it works. But these are 5 by 5 by 3, so they're pretty big. I'm just going to drop in the corners. They just go up. Yeah, up, not sideways. And I did it again. Okay, on the bottom is going to be... It's going to look like that. But then we have the quartz blocks. These ones are just iron and ender pearl, so those are pretty cheap. Quartz is a little more annoying, depending on how much you have. ATMTeam is trivial at this point. Alright, let's see here. Controller in the middle. I want to try doing energy goes on top middle. That's there. I want to try item output here. See if it works. I'm not 100% sure if that'll work because it tells me to put it over here. But, you know, it's called modular machine, so maybe it'll be flexible. We'll see. I could just be getting my hopes up. My preview is glitched, as you can see with the texture glitches there, but this is the fused quartz goes in those spots. And I'm missing one. Oh, it goes up one. No, that is right. This is wrong. There we go. Controller goes on the bottom. Over here, we're going to do like that, and then it's going to just, the top is going to fill in with the rest of these. I'm going to leave a hole for now. Now the fun part, you need this stuff, redstone alloy, which is, no, it's redstone and silicon. But you need 56 of these to get one machine running, and you'll have a little bit of extra, which is not ideal, because an ingot's 144 millibuckets, and you need 8 buckets worth, so the math doesn't line up. Oops. There we go. I put it in the fluid output there. It is getting really hard to see which ones I've done already. It's the last one. Okay, there we go. Fill it in. Of course, you need a blank machine blueprint. Use your chisel. Swap it over to the fabricator. Throw it in here. Blueprint found, structure found, none. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, so we'll just go ahead and swap these then. It was worth a shot. Structure found. Missing fluid input. Okay, so fluid input is here on the back. I have my tank. This is the corrupted starlight. This is that ender tank that the corrupted starlight goes into. So that's the buffer tank. So I am just going to pipe the buffer tank over. So we should always have extra. That's the theory. Insert here, extract from here, always. This is done. Don't need it. Okay, you're gone. Still need all this stuff. Actually, that's it. We need power on the top. No. I'm going to give it its own power cell. Just to be safe. So let's go ahead. We should be able to... I've already tested the Planet Shard 1 manually. But let's go ahead and tell it planet. Craft. But we need 3, so let's get 10, sure. Missing stone dust. Okay. Stone dust. We'll just convert you back then. There you go. Now tell me I'm missing stone dust, because, yeah. Except I want to make more. 10, next. Okay, start. That'll put it in the chest, which isn't working. Make another chest, because I can't swap those things. Alright. Looking good. Go back in here and set it up real quick. Might as well just automate it while we're here. Make our lives in the future easier. I don't know how many of these we're really going to need. Let's go here. Undo it. Go red for this one. Extract on red, just because it's red. I know it's a very fancy system I use there. Insert on red. We're not extracting here. We will be inserting here on green. And extracting from eventually that one. Although, no, that's right, yeah. Extract from that one. This one over here is yellow on the left. Alright, this one. I have 2. They're just offset one color, so they're very similar. Conduits. Set you up real quick. Wonder if that's going to be a problem if I queue up too many of these. It should be okay. Extract always. Okay. Yes? Yeah? Go. Yeah, there we go. Processing. Boom. So it should go in here and then get sucked out straight into storage. Set this one up. Oh, but good. And an output chest for you. Another conduit. Extract always. Insert. Okay, so these machines should be all set up and ready to go. And you should have the Starmetal stuff in you. Yeah. Or Starlight. Oh. Lava. In case you get tired of dealing with lava. Just checking on it. It looks good. Let's head outside real quick. There is a blood magic ritual. Serenade of the Nether. It is, it's a little expensive. Well, I mean, in terms of maintaining. It is literally 4 rune stones and then the Master Ritual one. And when you activate it, it puts a bucket of lava on top. Use, I would recommend an actual Editions collector. They just work. And then I just pipe that into a tank. And so I have unlimited lava here. So I connected this to my smeltery and I connected it to the one fabricator. That's where I'm getting my lava from. If you want to, the Hellfire Forge here, you can put a splitter on it, and it will work for creating these crystals so long as you give it 1 crystal at a time. But, I mean, this doesn't automate the Tartaric Gem, which I suppose you could if you set it up with your crystal growth, but I'm not doing that just yet. Alright, let's do this other part here. I should have some planet shards. Boom. So I made 4 by myself, and then it made 10. We need 6 for this, right? Yes, because we're doubling it to 6. Grab this. 2 of those. 2 of those. Grab 2 of everything. And then Starmetal. Really thought I had a recipe for that. I'm not making it just yet because I don't want to clear this recipe out. But we could throw that in the induction smelter and it'll be good. Too far. Down here. Alright, so this one's going to be a little different. I'm going to put this into a non-ender chest to begin with. This is going to be for the corrupted Starmetal Ingot. Is that what it's called? Corrupted Starmetal Ingot, yes. I need a filter. Filter. 2 of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is all those resources are going to just dump straight into here. So I'm just going to export them and split them up myself. So I have this purple chest, which is the same chest from up here in this corner here, which is what I could just move that actually, now that I think about it. I don't actually need that up there anymore. But that's going to be for creating or converting the crystallized, whatever you call it, the crystallized blood pile into the corrupted starlight. Let's just break a couple of these so we can see real quick. Insert with a filter, whitelist that. There you go, done. And this other chest goes here. Insert, whitelist, or no, let's blacklist the blood pile just to make it nice and simple. And you, we're going to extract always. So now we should be able to throw all this junk in here. And it should go where it needs to go. So let's hop back up. And soon, hopefully soon, I don't know how long, let's see here, oh. Thank you for that, Starmetal. I always forget typing in here, but hovering over an item can totally screw you up when you hit the hotkeys for, like, you know, uses or a recipe. Alright, let's hop in here and just double check to make sure it's working. Because something is off. That looks correct, right? Oh no, it doesn't have enough planet shards. Did I not put enough in? How many did I put in? Planet. Okay. That's weird. Star. See, are we gonna get it? Pop up. Although this stuff's expensive, isn't it? 480,000. Yeah, it's quite a bit of energy. Let's make sure it didn't get clogged. What? Why? What is your problem? Magmatic Fabricator. Okay, we've got that. We have that. Steadfast, corrosive, destructive, and vengeful. Yeah. We have that. We have the corrupted starlight. Oh. That's a problem. Fluid input. So I made that one. Oh. That's evil. Okay. Extract, always insert. No? Alright, so I just need to upgrade this hatch. Because I didn't realize it was so small. I made it the biggest I could without doing stuff from today. So let me upgrade this. This big one will be fine. There's no point in going huge just yet. Well, we'll probably need it later, actually. So I'll be back in a second. Let me get that. Alright, so I swapped it out. We've got a nice, well, I'd say big, but it's not really. We're actually going to need to upgrade it one more time later for this neutron fluid. Because you need to be able to hold 8 buckets worth, so I'll have to keep that in mind, but I'm going to forget, so there's no point. Anyways, once we turn this back on, we should be able to flip around to the front side, check it, and progress is going a lot slower than the planet shards, but it's going. 60%, 70, and we should be able to watch here, and it should pop in here. There we go. We've got one. And that should end up in storage. So it's not pretty, but it's automated, supposedly. Oh well, it's technically not yet. Not until I finish up this recipe. Once we get that second one. There we go. Now it's automated. Oh, now I can just connect it to the crate because I know it's a crate and not an ender chest. There we go, wooden storage crate. There. Now we should be able to tell it, go ahead, make me... That's a bad idea. That's a pretty bad idea. But go ahead. You know what? Let's see if it works. While that's going, let me do... Oh... sure. You know what? I'll just do it by hand. Whatever. It can... Why aren't you extracting? Okay, never mind. I'll do it later. Or just give me sand then. It's not one machine, another one can do it. There, that'll work. Do I have rich slag? I tore down my Starmetal thing. I have to set it back up if I am going to be using too much Starmetal. Okay. Star. Okay, well, it's crafting, so that's a good sign. In the meantime, there's one more thing I kind of want to do. Since we should be... Yeah, we are done. And it's actually done, unlike these other ones, because I am too lazy to make certain things. So I want to... Actually, I want to make this. Oh, it's so tempting. We need that for the controller, don't we? The fission? I'm pretty sure we do. Look at it. Oh, the melter would be good. A rock crusher. I guess we need that. Fission controller, fusion. Yeah, that's tempting. Well, I'm going this route first. I have my beacons. I don't believe that these need to be active. Pretty sure they don't, actually. Let me see. I already put down a bunch of blank runes. There's nothing special yet, because I don't know what I want to put there. I'll probably upgrade them to speed. I have a few. Let's see, where's my sigil so I can see. Tier 5. Okay, yeah, so they don't need to be active beacons. So I'm not going to bother activating them. But we need that so we can convert Draconium, which I've got a little bit of. Let's just do one to start. How fast are you going? 25. That's not terrible. As long as this can keep up, I've got 43,000 buckets worth of life essence. Yay! I love not having to do that anymore. Yeah, probably more speed runes. Just not to the point where the thing can't keep up. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this, so I'm just going to put it here. Because I don't know about tier 5. But now I can just put this here. And there we go, we can make Draconium. It's nothing special. I've got a pink slime soul. Look at that. We should be able to make cores now. Man, look how expensive these things are. Jeez. The other thing is gonna be... Man, I just can't believe that. So harsh. Alright. Let's do that. And then we'll call it good. Tough alloy is going to be... Do I have that yet? Nope. But luckily the alloy smelter can handle it. Oh, that's ugly. What is this? Steel? That doesn't look right, is it? Yeah, it is. Here you go. I don't think we can make it yet. I don't feel like making all these recipes just yet. Lithium and boron. I imagine those are going to be... Yep, right here. Chemical combiner recipes. I have that stuff. Oh, I think boron's the one we have a ton of that. Boron's, I think, the one that I got rid of. Yep, I think so. Anyways, I think that's going to be good. We got to the very start of Tier 6, so now we can start branching off into these and possibly do that. I'm not sure yet. Well, I mean, definitely not next time, but eventually. These things are kind of insane to craft, and they're supposed to be. Each and every part of these. Look at this stuff. It's just they're huge rabbit holes, but luckily you only need one. Well, anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.